Hey everybody, this is Lisa Powell Graham. I am coming to you from my living room, and I am a political activist who cares deeply about the future of this country, about Americans of all different backgrounds, races, ethnicities, religions, my LGBTQIA community friends, and I'm deeply concerned, as I believe so many of us are, as I really believe the majority of us are, about the current state of our country, and the violence that's been ripping apart communities in our country lately. And with basically 1 week to go until Election Day, November 6th, I'm just here to make an appeal to all of us that this is really it, right? This is our time. This is our moment, that we need to rise up, all of us, and make our voices be heard and take our power into the voting booth, make our voices be heard in the voting booth. And not only with the power of our votes in voting for Democrats, put some checks and balances on Donald Trump, who is clearly a racist, homophobic, misogynistic, and dangerous demagogue who's inciting violence in our country, and putting the very foundations of our democracy at risk. Not only is your vote, which is your civic duty and your civic responsibility, not only is that critical at this moment in time, not only do our votes matter more than ever in this midterm election than they really ever have in history, but also anything that each of us can do to get out the vote, with basically a week to go. I encourage absolutely everyone to go to swingleft.org. It's swingleft.org. Fantastic website by a great organization that has been organizing since November 2016 to get ready to win back a majority in the House of Representatives. So you can click on there, enter your zip code, and easily find the swing districts that are winnable by Democrats that are near you. And even if there isn't a swing district right in your geographic region, you can certainly donate to a candidate who needs some support. You can also make phone calls or text long distance. There are ways to help a campaign, even if you can't be out there knocking on doors, which is really just good old-fashioned democracy, right? It's like going straight to the voters to remind everybody of the power of their vote. I just can't emphasize enough how critical this is. I'm devastated and heartbroken by just the wave of violence around our country right now. Hate crimes spiked even while Trump was campaigning initially, in 2016. And it's clear that some of his followers feel that they want to take it upon themselves to bring this hateful voice of white supremacy forward. And I think all of us need to rise up and say, this is our country. We are the majority. We, the people, will take our power back, and we will fight to win back that majority in the Senate and in the House. And each of us, I think, needs to do our part, whether it's making some phone calls, knocking on some doors, donating some money. Of course, get out there in the voting booth. Encourage your friends to vote. Remind your friends and family to vote. I mean, this is 8 days to go, right, to really save this 242-year-old American experiment in democracy. And we've all got to give it everything we got. So I'll be hopping on a plane in 2 days to fly to Nevada to campaign for Jackie Rosen for Senate in Las Vegas. So wish us luck. So, fantastic candidate, and I think we can win this race. And so that's part of what I'll be doing for the Democrats. I've already voted straight ticket Democrat in New York State, absentee ballot. But just, I cannot emphasize enough for each of us to use our voices, to take a stand for love, to speak out against the action of white supremacists, to speak out against the hatred, to speak out against Trump trying to destroy democratic norms, to take our power back in the voting booth. This is our chance. We really need to do this. So much depends upon it. Healthcare, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, civil rights, women's rights, LGBTQIA rights, immigrants' rights, workers' rights. So much is at stake. So especially with the state of the Supreme Court currently, with Kavanaugh having been appointed, we really need to do everything we can to gain power back. So I'm just begging you with everything in me, if you care about this country and other people in the environment, and you believe in science, and you just want us to have a better, brighter future, and you want your fellow Americans and your neighbors to be safe, Please, please, please do everything you can to get out the vote for Democrats. We need to make the blue wave a reality. We need to vote in higher numbers than ever before for a midterm election. And we need to just vote in numbers too big to manipulate. We need to vote to outvote any attempted voter suppression by the Republicans. We just need to get out the vote. We need to take our power back, and this is our moment. This is our time. So I'm really encouraging everyone, just please, please, please do everything you can, because we've just got a little bit of time left, and I believe in my heart and soul we can do this. So let's get out there, okay? Campaign, donate, get out the vote. www.swingleft.org. Let's do this. Okay, blue wave, everybody. See you on the campaign trail.